What's going on, guys? So I just finished watching this movie, Rampage. I keep forgetting about the fucking wolf. I'm not gonna lie. Pardon me. I forget about the wolf. I was at work talking about this movie, and the only two I could come up with were the gorilla and the damn alligator. Talking about it with my girlfriend. Again, the gorilla and the damn alligator. I kept forgetting about the wolf. Now, I will say The Rock is tackled now two. He's been in two movies based off of video games. Rampage is an old school, very old school, like shit. I think back in regular Nintendo, possibly even before that. The damn thing is old, all right, and it's a good old school game that anybody could pick up and play. It was hard. It did have an arcade version, just like Mortal Kombat. In fact, I think it started in the arcades. So, the overall movie, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, um, definitely doesn't fall victim to the movie curse of video games. Okay, there's a lot of really shitty um, live action movies of video games. Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, um, Blood Rain, um, Resident Evil. I like Resident Evil Apocalypse just because of the Nemesis character. I'm not gonna say it was good because of that. No, it wasn't. It fell victim to itself. Silent Hill. Both of those movies were terrible. Most video game movies are very bad, but Rampage could have almost fallen victim to the Mortal Kombat curse because Mortal Kombat wasn't known for storylines when they first did the movie, and then they became about the story of Mortal Kombat. So they made the movie before there was ever a story. Therefore, the movie was just really kind of off-putting. You didn't really care nothing about it. You wanted to see the fighting, which is Mortal Kombat. Rampage could have fallen the same victim to that because the way you play the game, its premises is very simple. You take a beast and you destroy buildings. So this had the potential to be horrible, but overall, it was really good. The only problem I had with the movie was the reveal of the how they put Toys R Us military, the basically rented military or mercenaries. The whole reveal to that was just stupid. There was no shock factor to it. There was really nothing to it. In fact, the best reveal in the movie, I believe, is when the alligator finally gets shown, like, from an aspect of everybody knows it now, because during the movie the only two they really care to talk about are the wolf and the gorilla. So when they finally realize, oh, there's another one, that reveal is so much better than the Rent-A-Cop reveal. um you really feel like The Rock and this gorilla have a relationship, which is kind of hard to do in a lot of things. But this one did it really well. Um, the jokes were really good. The guy who plays Negan and Thomas Wayne was in this movie. I didn't expect that. Those are the two movies off the top of my head I know he did. Watchmen as well. I believe he was the comedian. He is in this movie. He makes a pretty big, he's a pretty big role, if you ask me, considering how much he was in the movie. Again, I didn't realize that because when I heard Rampage, I thought The Rock, and I have seen everything The Rock has put out because I used to watch WWE back when it was WWF and the Attitude Era, where he wrestled part of the Nation of Domination, part of the, what he was part of that. He was part of the um, well, I think he started with the Nation of Domination. Then he went to, I forget, the Corporation, I think is what it's called, before it was like the Undertaker's Corporation. He was part of that until he decided to start, whooping up on them back in the day. But I've been following him for a long time. I've been a fan for a real long time. So, of course, I was going to buy it based off of The Rock being in the movie to begin with. I think he does really great work. But, I mean, if you're not a fan, you need to watch Scorpion King. don't even watch it with the original, um, you know, just the original stuff. Put on his commentary, and it just, you'll have like the best movie experience of all time because it's so funny. I don't know if he did that for this movie. I really wish he did, but I don't know. If he did, then damn it, I gotta watch it again. And I am not upset about that because he does really good work. Um, but this is definitely worth buying. I bought the Blu-ray. I didn't buy the 4K because I didn't want to spend $30 on it. I'm like, it's gonna have the same exact movie. In fact, the special features are not even on the 4K disc. They're 9 times out of 10 on the Blu-ray or the DVD, depending on which movie you get. So I was like, I'm not spending $30 on just a movie part itself because why would I watch the Blu-ray version of the movie to see the special features when the 4K one's already in there? But again, that's something else. So anyway, I just wanted to be real quick and it turned into a little bit more than I care to have, but Rampage is a good movie. It doesn't fall victim to those video game movies, and if you pay close enough attention or even loose enough attention, you'll see Rampage 1 and 2 arcade versions in the main person's office. I can't remember his name. He's really forgettable. He was a big pussy during the whole thing. Anyway, fuck it. You'll see those games in there. I think they're in the movie quite a few times. I'll have to go back and watch to find all of them because I do believe they were there more than once. But when you do see it, you're like, hey, there's the game. And it's just something to fucking think, hey, this is fun to do. Anyway, deuces.